Our top seed tonight has done it all in bowling, with one exception: win a title on the new PWBA Tour. Tonight, Kelly Kulick tries to change that as the #1 seed in the nationwide PWBA Sonoma County Open Finals. Next. It is time to bowl on the PWBA Tour. CBS Sports Network continues season-long coverage of the world's best bowlers for the 2016 nationwide Sonoma County Open Finals. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the PWBA Tour on CBS Sports Network. It's great to have you with us. This is Dave Ryan. I'll be joined by 2008 USBC Hall of Fame inductee Carolyn Dord-Ballard in a moment. Our top seed is PWBA superstar Kelly Kulick, who last year made 6 shows but did not win on the new PWBA Tour. As we check our stepladder finals, she also was top 3 in all major categories statistically last year, but could not take home a championship. Our 2-seed Shannon O'Keefe has been a member of Team USA for 11 years, looks for a second tour title here. New Wei Fen of Singapore in search of her first career PWBA Tour title, one of 5 players from Team Singapore to compete in this tournament. And our 4-seed is Jennifer Higgins from Westerville, Ohio, near Columbus, a tour rookie, but has been on 2 Queen shows and top 4 finishes there. So welcome in, Carolyn. You've won 20 times on tour, including 7 times in one season in your great career. Now we see the influence of foreign players like New Wei Fen. Is this the wave of the future?
Absolutely. You know, we saw in the tournament last week with Rocio and Sandra that the international players have definitely caught up to what we were doing here in America. Many years, we were really the outstanding country, and they have closed that gap, and they closed it quickly. They are here to win, and they're proving it by making TV shows.
Well, there's no question about it that eventually Kelly Kulick will join Carolyn in the USBC Hall of Fame. 6 shows last year, did so well, but has not won on the new tour yet. Is this her breakout day?
Yeah, it's absolutely unbelievable because she by far is one of the best women bowlers ever. But just things aren't going her way when she gets to TV. It's not as if she's bowling bad. She's really not getting any of the breaks. But here's what Kelly has that the other players don't have. She has the experience, and she really knows how to calm those nerves when she needs the clutch hit.
When we come back on CBS Sports Network's coverage of the PWBA Tour, it is time to bowl. Maybe Kelly Kulick does break out and win for the first time on the new tour. Maybe New Wei Fen has a championship. We'll find out. But bowling action is coming your way on CBS Sports Network right after this. Ready to go, 2016 nationwide PWBA Sonoma County Open. Jen Higgins from outside Columbus, Ohio, against New Wei Fen from Singapore. Our first match. New Wei Fen, the 3-seed. Jen Higgins, the 4-seed. Neither have won on the PWBA Tour yet. Underway. Comes in high, 8-pin count. 3-6 up.
New Wei Fen, like we've seen from all the other international players off of last week's show, high rev player, likes to play the lanes more left to right. We'll see how that works today with this pattern.
Covers nicely. That opens with a mark. Jen Higgins started bowling at 5 years old. Dad Joe got her started. Funny story there. Great start. Break down Jen's game a little bit here, Carolyn.
Jen has come so far over the years, just one of the best bowlers right now on tour. She gets her ball into the swing, 4-step delivery. Look at how she stretches out in that 3rd and 4th step. And look at this. Uses all of her legs. Now, she actually bends a little bit more over from the waist, but she's using her legs to do it, which creates such good leverage, very little upper body movement. I'm going to tell you, she really is. If she doesn't win today, she will win out on this new PWBA Tour.
Good start. All 10 down. Jen Higgins.
And if you do notice that some of the players, especially the ones that stay really low at the line, they really stretch out in that third and that fourth step approach to create that leverage.
Tournament stats today. And this shot looking for a little help on the 10, but does not get it. Any player who converts a 7-10 split in the CBS Sports Network Finals will receive a $100,000 bonus courtesy of Ultimate Bowling Products. Only the 10 pin this time.
Coming in just a little light, but leaves the 10. Very spareable.
I like the spare ball. That's pretty cool. But she whiffs on the 10 pin.
Very
open frame.
That is very, very uncharacteristic of New Wei Fen, let alone anybody on the Singapore team. They are excellent spare shooters, and they also are very strong mentally. So I expect her to just regroup, new frame, make a better shot.
Extensive international experience. Look out. Very difficult spare to convert here with a split.
This shot actually seemed like it went a little bit straighter through the fronts. About 12 out to 8, and just did not recover. I actually like that part of the lane where she's playing, but I think she needs just a little bit more surface.
2, 4, 10, no. Back-to-back opens for New Wei Fen from Singapore. Future for the sport. Lane pattern today. Carolyn, what are we looking at?
Well, we bowled on a 37-foot pattern, 28 milliliters of oil, which is a little bit shorter for medium patterns. But look at how flat this pattern is here in the front part of the lane. That right there dictated that a lot of the players needed to move further right more quickly. That includes even the high rev players. Once the oil carried down, they were able to move a little left and get it to their break point a little bit further right. But let me tell you, they did open up the lane a lot in the front. Everybody kept it pretty much in front of them.
While we're breaking down the oil pattern, Jen Higgins did
strike.
strike. So she's off to a perfect start. Looks for the front four here. And can really blow this match up. After the back-to-back opens for New Wei Fen. Just to go up by 53 early. No. 2-8-10, very tough spare.
Definitely got that ball a little bit further right and doesn't quite recover like we just saw in the pattern. Pattern's a lot flatter in the front, so there's a little bit more oil in the front part of the lane. As that tends to carry down, the move during the week was to the right.
Only an 8-pin count. Chops the 2, misses the 8-10 stands, and she returns the favor with an open.
We were saying earlier, the players really tried to break it down around this area. When the players who had the higher rev were able to break them down and get to where they had a little bit more bounce to the right, they really didn't get where it was so dramatic down lane. It was more in front of them and just a little bit more of a rounder motion in the front part of the lane. They didn't throw it to a spot.
Oh, it's interesting when you have some open frames the way New Wei Fen did. Then sees Jen Higgins have an open frame after starting with the first 3 strikes. Now she can relax a bit and get her own momentum. There's a long way to go in this match. Can turn just like that.
Yeah, one frame can change everything, and that's why, and this is a great tip for everybody watching, the mental game is really important as much as the physical game because you need to regroup, and you need to regroup quickly.
Back-to-back jacks and right back in it. It could have been a 54-pin lead for Higgins had she struck on the 4th frame for her. Instead, back-to-back strikes. Now it's 16 pins. And Jen Higgins steps back up. Good response. If success is garnered by your appearance in bowling majors, Jen's right on target. She finished 4th at the USBC Queens in 2013 and 2014. She told us pre-match today those are amazing experiences for her. But now she wants to get a championship, not just a 4th place finish on TV. But that really did benefit her in terms of this tournament today. She's looked back on that experience many times. Forehand that just missed the pocket.
Both shots looked really good. Right lane. Seems like it hooks up just a little bit sooner. Might be getting a little bit of carry down on that left lane. We've seen New Wei Fan and Jennifer go a little light. Right here doesn't quite get there. Both shots, she kept the ball more in front of her, and that's what she likes to do.
2-5, picks it up. Does have a mark in our back and forth match. At one time, it looked like Jen Higgins was going to run away from New Wei Fan. But things are very close. Match number 1 is underway on CBS Sports Network.